of downtown streetscape improvements, Mill Avenue Merchants meeting. It's gonna be a warm one, so we're gonna go ahead and try to get to this so we can get out of everybody's way. Go ahead and turn it over to Ben.
Thank you, Josh. We'll go ahead and jump into what we've done so far. So we've got our gateway sign installation completed. If you haven't taken a walk down there between University and 7th Street, recommend you do. Go ahead and take a look at the new sign. And it will maybe take a look at it at night as well, because it does light up. And the media blast litho mosaics is also currently complete. You can see on the corners now throughout Mill Ave, we have the litho mosaics set in the corners, and we have the titles of them now sandblasted into the, or media blasted into the concrete rings around them. For ongoing work, our paving work started on May 26th, and we are having various closures phased in phase 1, phase 2, and 3. We'll touch on a couple maps in a bit. The paving work, we're on schedule to complete in early July, with final striping following that. There is a 30-day waiting period just to let the asphalt cure and the oils set before we can come back and do the striping. So that it will actually stick, or it'll stay nice and prominent. And we also have additional bike racks that are planning to be installed as well. We don't have a solid schedule for those right now. Those will just be installed as we are able to install them throughout the project. Upcoming work, we have our final striping. So we'll be out here in early August. It should only be for a night or two, and then we'll be out of there. And we've got our bike racks that we'll be doing as well. For project work hours, the work hours vary. A lot of times we'll be out there for 24 hours, especially during demo and milling work, just to try and get in and out as quick as we can. So you can see here, phase 1, we've currently completed that. We did our traffic flop here on June 8th into phase 2. So phase 2, we did have some of the literature or some of the flyers that we passed out were showing a soft closure between 5th Street and 6th Street. We did have some safety concerns with traffic backup with people trying to turn around there. So we did change it to a hard closure there. However, if you need to get a box truck or delivery truck back in there, we can't do semis. There's not enough room for them to turn around, but box trucks will be able to easily accommodate. We can get you in and out of there if need be. Just reach out to one of the contacts at the end of the presentation, and we can make those arrangements for you. And here's our map of the crossing points for phase 2 for pedestrians. So you can cross at 3rd Street and 5th Street. And the rest of that roadway is too torn up right now in order to cross pedestrians at 4th Street. Then phase 3, we've got that slated here to start on the 22nd. So you can see that's that closure starting there at 4th Street, running up to Rio Salado. Kind of the same situation. We were planning to show a soft closure between 4th and 3rd, just for delivery's sake. If we're not able to take deliveries off of 3rd Street for whatever reason, we can get delivery trucks back in there. The roadway will be completed up to the 3rd Street, or up to the just south of the 3rd Street intersection. So if there are any special requirements for deliveries, or you need to make any arrangements with us, please feel free to reach out. Same as phase 2. And here's our map of the crossing points. You can cross at 3rd Street and up Rio Salado. And then deliveries, we'll touch on this throughout the phasing maps, but we do have a couple alternative delivery points. You've probably seen us out there running flyers pointing out where those alternative delivery points are at and what kind of allowances could be made for the deliveries. So if you have any issues or problems with receiving deliveries during this time, please feel free to reach out to us, and let's see what we can do. And with that, I'll go ahead and turn it over to Morgan.
All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Morgan Kennedy. I work for the city of Tempe, and I'm filling in for Allie today at DTA. So we have some information from DTA. They have a merchant newsletter through DTA that goes out, I believe, every Wednesday or Thursday of the week. So it's a weekly update on what's happening in downtown, what you need to know about. And they also have Downtown Tempe Construction Communications. So that's a webpage that you can go to and learn about how construction is impacting you and how to get those deliveries around your sites and businesses. And we also have the Downtown Tempe Refresh page that has all the information on impacts and information about not only this project, but the history of the project. So we have all the past merchant meetings set up there, presentations, public feedback, things like that. So you can access those on our refresh page. And then to sign up for that DTA merchant meeting newsletter, you just email Allie at downtowntempe.com. And I have a contacts slide in the next few slides, so you can take a picture of that as well. And we're also still doing targeted communication with businesses. So if you're a business that has some accommodations that you need addressed from these impacts for the paving, please feel free to reach out to any of us on the contact page, and we can make sure we meet with you, get those addressed, and accommodate you as best we can. There's also pedestrian signage throughout the site. So you've probably seen business access signs, businesses are open. We really want to make sure people know that your business is open during this time. So we've put pedestrian signs out. We can always put more if needed, and assess what we can do to try and get people into your business during construction. And then also for parking communication, there's an app that we've talked about each meeting through DTA. It's the Tempe Trip app. So it can show you real-time capacity for parking garages and street spaces. So it can compare pricing as well. So you can tell your customers, if they're afraid about how to park in downtown during construction, there's an app that can show them where to go, how to pay, and how to get there. And there's also a marketing kit that DTA can send you that you can share out with your customers so they're aware. You can also tell DoorDash and pickup orders to use the Trip app so they know where they can go to get deliveries as fast as they can. There's also free parking options. So the parking garage at 201 Ash Garage is free Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. And then it's also free Saturday and Sunday. And then the City Hall garage is free for the first hour between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. And we have some links on this presentation where you can go and get more information. And then also reminding your customers that there's the Parkmobile app. So if they might not know how to pay or that's a little confusing, they can go on that app and it's easy on your phone, pay, and they're good and they can get to your business that way. So making sure you're sending that information out to your customers to help. And you might have heard of it, but this summer DTA is providing a really cool campaign to get people in your business called Sidewalk Summer. So people can sign up for an app where they get rewards and discounts through your business to get more people through the door. So it's sponsored by City of Tempe. We'd love for you to add your discounts and deals by contacting DTA to get those on there. It's been promoted through influencer campaigns, websites, public newsletter, public event calendar, social media, and blogs. As well as on the city side, we're doing promotions as well. I just sent out an email about Sidewalk Summer to about 400 neighborhood chairs and HOA chairs. So we're really trying to get people down to your businesses in downtown for Sidewalk Summer. And we also are providing flyers and rack cards at public meetings that we have. Some other opportunities, news outlets are always looking for stories in the summer. So if you want to be featured and get your name and your business out there, please contact DTA for that opportunity. As well as getting featured in interviews and stories. So if you have a good story to tell people of why they should come to downtown during the summer, during construction, during heat, DTA would love to get that story out there so it can get people more down to downtown and patronizing your business. Right. And then communication and information. So we have Aiken Gardner's contacts. Brian, Ben, and Casey are on the construction team. So we have their email and phone number. They're on site in the heat, working hard to get this job done. So if you have questions, reach out. They're on the ground. Allie, who's not here today, she's with DTA. She has her email and phone number here. And then Josh Warren is the construction project coordinator on the city side. He was in the presentation in the beginning. There he is again. Thank you, Josh. His email's here, phone number, and then my email and phone number are here as well. So any of us will reach out, and if we don't have the answers, we'll find it for you and get you to where you need to go. So we have that. And then next steps, we'll continue to have ongoing dialogue with businesses as you need. We'll do careful coordination with businesses for any patio work. We're not doing any patio work anymore, but for any of the paving or business access during the paving schedule. And with that, our last virtual meeting will be July 14th. So Tuesday, second Tuesday, July 14th at 2 p.m. virtual. This will be our last one. And if you have any questions, please feel free to let us know. I don't think anyone is on, but if anyone has questions, feel free to come off mute and state your question, or you can type it in the chat and I'd be happy to read it aloud. I think we're good. So this will be posted to our website within the next 24 to 48 hours. So if you weren't able to make it, please view it. And thank you so much for your time and have a lovely day. Thanks, everyone.